Taking on junior talent in cybersecurity has little benefit and high level of risk for an organization, right? The benefit is potentially that you can get them in at a lower cost, but the risk is that your entire organization can be, attributed to a cybersecurity event if there's not compensating controls around that. And that's why you don't see a lot of entry-level jobs hit the market very often. And when they do, they get flooded with people who kind of want to get into the industry. When we say that there's a talent shortage, or there's a job shortage for fillings, those don't apply to entry-level roles generally, right? They apply to more of the advanced roles just because the industry itself is so, I would say in such connection to monetary value. If something happens to the organization, you will see a monetary hit with that, regardless of the type of incident that's been hit. And so you want to be careful kind of how you balance those roles. So if you're a new person trying to get in industry, how do we break in? Well, there's a couple of ways to do it. The first thing is getting experience. And so we make a joke, right? It's like, well, I need a job to get experience, and experience to get a job. It's kind of that circle motion there, right? Not necessarily. A lot of organizations today offer free certifications, free training, and free labs that you can spin up to demonstrate that you are capable of doing this in a controlled environment. You can spin up an AWS lab. You can spin up an Azure lab. You can take Azure training and AWS training, CompTIA Security Plus. A lot of those things really get you prepared for the role. Looking at past IT roles and then pivoting off is probably your strongest suit there. And then connecting with the industry. This is a small industry. Go to your local DEF CON groups. Go to your local conferences. Go and meet people. Make these connections and learn what the industry is like and what people are looking for in the industry. When we get to know what is going on from a tools perspective, when I talk to somebody and they say, hey, Kyle, yeah, I've been at this conference and I did this and I have this home lab. I can show you my home lab. And when I ask you some interview questions about Splunk and you're able to tell me all this about Splunk and what it builds out, it shows that you have passion beyond just simply looking for a job. It shows that you're committed to this industry. And this is a career. Cybersecurity is a career. And if I was to give anything to an entry-level person, it's understanding that. I think there's jobs and there's a career. What's a job? A job is where you show up from 9 to 5, you do your job and you're done. Unfortunately, in cybersecurity, that's not the case, right? You, myself, anybody in this industry, it's a career. 9 to 5 is when I do my job. And then afterwards is where I'm enriching and I'm learning and I'm looking through my Google feeds and I'm looking through Reddit and I'm seeing what's going on in the environment to prepare me for what's next and upcoming.